insisted on coming with me and sitting at a nearby table. Just in case. I have no idea what Xavier wants to tell me. I'll update after I meet with Xavier. My stomach's in knots and I've changed my outfit 4 times already. Wish me luck, I guess. Edit. Just about to leave for Starbucks. Thanks for all the supportive comments. To answer the most common questions. No, I haven't unblocked Derek and don't plan to. Yes, I'm bringing my pepper spray. Thanks for the concern, LOL. And no, I don't want Derek back. I just want to understand WTF happened. Last update. Y'all, I've rewritten this post 4 times now because I still can't believe everything that's happened. First, thank you to everyone who sent supportive messages after my cliffhanger last update. Sorry for leaving you hanging, but I genuinely needed time to process what Xavier showed me. Let's back up to Saturday at 2:03 p.m. I walked into Starbucks with my stomach in knots, spotted Xavier in the corner booth nervously shredding a napkin. Miguel took his position at a table near the door, looking very obvious despite his disguise of sunglasses worn indoors. Xavier looked rough, not Derek-level disaster, but definitely stressed. Dark circles under his eyes, hair unwashed, wearing the same shirt I'd seen him in at least 3 times on Instagram recently. The first 5 minutes were painfully awkward. He apologized about 17 different ways for his part in the TikTok situation. I just sipped my latte and waited for him to get to the point. Finally, he pulled out his phone. Before I show you this, you need to know I didn't find it until yesterday. I was going through some old group chats trying to find a pizza place we ordered from once, and I saw this thread that Derek started about a month before. You know, he slid his phone across the table. It was opened to a WhatsApp group chat titled Weekend Warriors, eye roll, with Derek, Xavier, Franklin, and 2 other guys. The messages were from 5 weeks before the TikTok incident. Derek, need your help with something, boys. Franklin, what's up? Derek, trying to figure out how to break up with E. Xavier, whoa, for real? Thought you guys were looking at places together? Derek, yeah, that's the problem, she's getting too serious. Plus, I met someone at the gym. I felt my face getting hot as I scrolled. Derek went on to explain that he'd been talking to, his words, a girl named Adriana for almost 3 months. But he was worried about how I'd react to a breakup since we shared so many friends and she can get emotional. Excuse me. As I kept reading, it got worse. Derek was literally asking his friends for advice on how to make me break up with him so he could look like the good guy. Their suggestions ranged from gradually becoming more distant to picking fights over nothing to, and this is what made me nearly drop the phone, just be an asshole on social media so she sees it and dumps you. The last message in the thread was from Derek. TikTok might be the move. She never checks it anyway. I looked up at Xavier, who couldn't meet my eyes. Why show me this now? I asked. He explained that after our last conversation, he'd been feeling increasingly guilty about his part in everything. Said he'd assumed the TikTok was just drunk stupidity, not a calculated move. Didn't know about Adriana until he found these messages. Derek's been lying to everyone, Xavier said, telling us how heartbroken he is, how he made the biggest mistake of his life. Meanwhile, he's still texting